I did the thing where I clicked the go live button and switch off the tab too quickly again. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I had a somewhat busy day at my WOB. Today. Not as busy as I did expect. Going in, we had like fucking 8 tickets, and I was like, there's like nobody here. So I was worried it was gonna be bad, but it actually didn't end up being too bad. It did not end up being too bad. We ended up basically having a pretty chill day after those beginning tickets. So wasn't too bad, honestly. It wasn't too bad. Oh shit, I realized I changed a like thing. So I don't have drops on YouTube, so I need to get rid of that. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a great week. USB, yeah, Northern, Spaghetti, hello. Bo, hello. Yeah, hope you guys had a good week. I've been so fucking tired this whole week, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Scooter, hey. Yeah, I've been so fucking tired this whole week, bro. I obviously was really fucking tired from the tourney. Like, really fucking tired from the tourney. And then I ended up going into a, into a very poor sleep schedule this week because of various good and bad things. Hi, Scromby. Hi. So, you know, kind of just been fucking barely getting by this week, but also it's been like one of the better weeks of my life, all things considered. Largely in part due to you guys and Co. So yeah, and the wives in general, actually. I actually had so much fun last night. I actually had so much fun in the Overwatch stream. I know I was like kind of quiet, but like, dude, I actually had so much fun. I'm actually so fun. I had so much fun, bro. Kiss feels like such a tight little group. It's actually so nice. Yeah, I mean, even though like we obviously play Marvel Rivals, and I don't think any of us are in like a traditional VTuber category per se, except like Pristine probably. But like, man, I really love them. I really love those girls. And I love you guys too. We all just kind of get by. You know what I mean? I've been constantly out of energy, but getting refreshed. You know, like my energy's been constantly refreshed. So it's just a crazy week, all things considered. Just a very busy week, especially because, and then it's gonna get busier this weekend, actually. I gotta put in a whole bunch of travel requests because I will be traveling here soon, Whelpers. I will be traveling. So there will be a period where I'm not going to be streaming much. I've been talking about this. It's a Japan trip. Japan trip has turned into a Korea plus Japan trip. So, you know, there's a little bit of, what's it called? So I gotta make sure I do that because my work needs me to put in my information really early or as early as possible or else I can't go. So, I do need to lock in and do that this week, but I'm sure it'll work out. We just gotta been living this week, you know what I'm saying? Got back from workouts, so it's a good time to chill and watch the stream. Yeah, thank you, Spaghetti. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully you will have some good times. There's a new patch in Rivals, obviously, as I'm sure you guys have known. New character, Elsa. She looks pretty fun. She's like a HITSCAN character that is like kind of something that I might play. So we're definitely gonna have to give Elsa a try. We're definitely gonna have to give Elsa a try in these quick play games and play it. If she might become a pretty strong character going into this into the future, and would definitely fit my roster of characters I play. So very excited about Elsa. Very excited about Elsa after the disappointment that was Deadpool. Yeah, we're probably gonna play for like a few hours, like 3 hours, I would say, something like that, maybe 4, depending on how you guys are doing. Because I'm pretty fucking tired. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm kind of just like barely rushing across the finish line. You know what I mean? I'm kind of. My tank is empty, but I'm still going because of you guys. And I also want to make sure I do a long XCOM stream tomorrow, so I don't want to exhaust myself too much. You know what I mean? Return of Whelpcom. We haven't done much Whelpcom this week. We've only done like a 1 hour segment at the beginning of stream. So tomorrow I definitely want to do what's it called? I definitely want to do Whelpcom. We're gonna try to finish the game tomorrow probably. So it'll be fun. Deadpool, my boy, since I was like 8 years old. I ain't giving up on him. I mean, like, Deadpool's like kind of fun, but DPS pool just is so horrendously ass. Yeah, I mean, if they balanced him more around his guns, I think he'd be a lot cooler. But I don't know, his kit. The only part of him that's like good is like his swords. And then his guns are kind of more accessory. I don't know, man. Deadpool's like a cool character and pretty fun to play as support and tank. Not really as DPS. I'll say it, bro. I will say it. Hi, Barn. Hi. Hi, Peachy. Hi, Azer. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome in. Yeah, I haven't bought any new skins, but let's switch over to Rivals. So obviously, it's a new patch today, right? Obviously, it's a new patch, so we have plenty of new things that could be happening in said patch. So let's take a look, huh? First off, they added gacha back. I went through the whole loading screen because I wanted to make sure my shaders were done, by the way. So I apologize that we're not going to be seeing, what's it called? I apologize that I'm not going to be, I completely forgot what I was going to say, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, yeah, you're not going to be able to see the, like, loading thing, but yeah, I wanted to make sure the shaders were done. So, our Dark Times, I wish you won't be streaming on the day of your surgery. When's your surgery, Martin? Is it Sunday? Is it Sunday? We can maybe work in a Sunday stream for you if you want. A Sunday stream. 15th, yeah? We'll stream. Probably play like Deadlock or something. I'll do it for you, Barn. You don't have to? I know you need a break day. Nah, it'll be fine. More than happy to, Barn. Yeah, so new character, though. New character, Elsa. She's pretty cool. There's a Rogue and Gambit wedding skin. I don't know how to feel about it. They're okay, to be honest. I do like the Rogue skin. It's, like, probably one of her better ones. The issue is, obviously, there's, like, the Gamba of it. There's the Gamba, right? Which is kind of cooked. But it does look it's kind of neat. The Elsa skin that came up, Youngblood Elsa, not a huge fan of, so I'm probably not gonna buy that. I do like her base outfit better. Honestly, I kind of shouldn't have bought the Rogue skin when it came out. But, anything about balance patch overall? Oh yeah, the balance patch came out. Overall, they were in the right direction. If somebody wants to link the balance patches, actually, make sure you say something, though, before you send the link, because you're gonna get bonked. And a Whelp mod can give you permissions. I mean, the balance patch looks kind of interesting. I wouldn't say it's, like, the best balance patch in the world. And I think Overwatch is definitely currently lighting a fire under the game to make a better balance patch. But it's a step in the right direction, and they added some cool, fun stuff. Along with the team-ups are kind of neat. So Wolverine ult buff is so ass, not the bad kind. Honestly, the Wolverine buff's actually not too terrible. Once again, the thing about the balance patch, from what I remember, a lot of the balance buffs that they did were definitely right direction, right? Nerf damage on tanks, and buff their survivability. Nerf the, what's it called? Nerf the neutral game healing. They did a lot of that. And that's like, and then the buff DPS, which is like all really good changes, right? They're all really good changes, all things considered. However, I think the actual numbers of it, makes me less liking it. They're not like the best numbers. I think they could have probably gone a lot crazier, but once again, they're a nice spot. So yeah, this is indeed the balance patch. So yeah, let me do a quick rundown. I don't want to spend too much time doing the balance patch since I want to play with you guys, but so they made Strange Shield's recovery speed go from 70 a second to 60 a second, a little bit of a nerf, but combined with his new team up, that's very necessary. I would actually normally complain about that because they're nerfing survivability, but the new Invis team up is pretty fucking good. I'm gonna be real with you. The new Invis team up looks pretty good. Rogue, what's it called? She gets a little bit stronger and her cooldowns are up a little longer. Not bad. Rogue was already kind of all right. So you can delete my message to the link because I can't delete my own post. Well, you're a mod, so it doesn't end up like bonking you, Bard. So you're okay. I don't care about the link being sent. I just don't want it to be like, We don't want random links. Yeah, the rogue change overall pretty good, right? The Thor nerf, kind of necessary, not a bad nerf. I think there's potential for, like, they probably should have kept that and then maybe just nerfed his damage a little bit or something like that. But sure, I don't mind Thor being a little bit less durable for how annoying and how much utility he has, right? I don't mind that. The Venom buff, I don't really know what that was about. I don't know why they did that. But sure, it's not too big of a buff, but it is survivability buff. And had they nerfed supports more, probably okay. Let's see. Duelist Deadpool, basically he got a little bit of healing on his ults. Not bad. Nerf Moon Knight, pretty good, I would say. Phoenix nerf, 275 to 250. Pretty good, actually. A pretty good buff, or nerf. That's actually like a good way to target her, I think. So, reducing her health, pretty good. They made Psylocke, they basically made her neutral game stronger instead of just being an ult farm bot. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's a very small number, but sometimes matters, I think, probably. Don't mind it. Squirrel Girl, the projectile speed of her ult is 30. Which is like, okay. It's not bad, I would say. So it's pretty good. It makes her a little bit more consistent in landing her CC. And then they did a big storm change where they made it so she gets bonus health when using the wind aura. And then more, reduces her right click cooldown in the electric mode. Pretty solid. They also made it so it decays over 2 seconds instead of you immediately losing the buff when you're in a Storm's aura. Really good Storm changes, and Storm might be pretty good. I'm actually hype about that because I enjoy playing Storm. So, Storm might be pretty decent. Storm might be pretty decent, I think. I do like the Storm change. It's actually like a significant change. So far, everything before this has been very insignificant. So, I don't really know about that. Punisher ult charge reduction by 300. Could be all right. You could probably outpace a Magneto ult pretty consistently now. But I don't know if it's enough. It definitely makes him a lot better, though, if you could outpace Magneto ult. You'll have to see how it is in a game for it to really work. But it's actually a pretty good change, 300. And then Wolf ult cost reduction by 600. People hate to hear this, but this needed to happen. Wolf sucked. Like, he wasn't, like, bad, obviously, because if you can't play against him well, you know, he's annoying. But most of his kit was too much revolving around the neutral game, and very heavily relied on certain maps, which is all right. But I think I think this would be a bad change if healers didn't exist in the way they were. Healing existing in the way it does now, where there's no neutral game and it's all ult based, it's a good change for Wolf. It's a very good change for Wolf, but I really wish Rivals would step more towards the neutral game versus playing all around ults and stuff like that. It's pretty annoying. Also, hi Rika, hi Gomoku, hey. Also, hi Jojo, Wolfie's OP right now. Yeah, I mean, he might be strong now, but once again, I think Wolf needed this. His ult was pretty bad beforehand, I'm gonna be real with you. And arguably, it still might be bad. This doesn't really change too much about Wolverine, to be honest with you. If you can't play against a Wolverine, you still won't be able to play against a Wolverine. You know what I mean? So, I heard Thing can't ground Adam's flight, but I don't know how true it is. I don't play anymore. No idea. But yeah, Adam Warlock obviously can fly now, which is kind of neat. So that's neat. They increase the cooldown of Force Physics on Sue, which I believe is her push, right? Let me check. Force Physics. I think that's her push. Yeah, they made her push cooldown go up by 2 seconds. Really good. Really good, actually. That thing was definitely the most insane part of her kit. So reducing cooldown on that is like a good change. They didn't really touch her neutral game for some reason. They did touch Loki's neutral healing for some reason. I don't know why. And they didn't touch it too much, but Yeah, they reduced the ammo we had by 2. Which is like, I don't know. It's like weird. It was very, very weird. It's her shift. It is not her shift. I'm looking at force physics. But yeah, so I don't know why they nerfed Loki's neutral healing of all things. And we didn't see an invis nerf on neutral healing in Luna. But whatever, man. And then Ultron, his detach range, what's it called? Is like wider. So pretty nothing burger. To be honest, once again, they're maybe in the right direction with the general buffs. Like they're buffing certain characters that should be buffed, like DPS, and they're nerfing some tanks and giving them survivability buffs. But for some reason, they're not fucking touching the supports, which is weird. I know Rivals wants to be a more ultimate-based game, especially in a superhero game versus Overwatch. But like, we were playing Overwatch last night, and like, in Overwatch, every kill that you get matters. But in Rivals, the way it works is just like, it's just ults, right? Like, healing is super fucking high in the neutral game. Like, if you shoot somebody, they instantly get full healed in the next like half second. But in Overwatch, if you headshot a tank twice, the tank needs to like actually take cover behind the wall while they get healed. Yeah, I mean, and it's wild, the difference. And I think it makes a lot of things matter way more, i.e. your positioning matters, your outside of ult combat matters, your positioning matters, high ground matters, everything matters a lot more. And I don't know, I think that's like a much better system, personally. That it's a bit of a shame that Rivals is so bad at it. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a shame because there's definitely a lot of characters that could have fun neutral game, but they just don't have that because of it. So very nothing worry a patch, to be honest. Like, I really don't think much is gonna change. The biggest characters that are gonna cause change here are gonna be Elsa, and the team ups. Those are gonna be the biggest like differences, to like the game. But I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like it's kind of weird. I don't know. Rivals just needs to figure out how they're gonna deal with triple support in a meta where supports have super high neutral healing. Because the thing in an Overwatch, when you're running triple support, the characters don't have such high, like in this game. I mean, the way I always describe it, is that in Overwatch, 2 healers roughly equal about 75 neutral healing a second, right? In this game, Luna alone does 75 neutral healing a second without any of her abilities. And once you work into abilities, it probably gets even higher. And then you think about the fact that there's usually 2 supports in Overwatch. So in Overwatch, you're at least operating with like 150 health a second healing versus Overwatch, where like, even with 3 supports, you're probably not going to hit 150 health a second neutral healing. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes the game feel a little cooked sometimes, but it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, whatever. Both games can exist in the state that it's in. But it definitely is a little sad at times. Yeah, you know what I mean? Definitely like a little sad, for sure. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. So yeah, that's a new character. Oh, by the way, Elsa. She is a hit scan. You can tell because when I left click, as soon as I left click, I'm hearing damage registration on this. Some people do not think that this character, like, people don't understand what hit scan means sometimes, but hit scan is very simple. Hit scan means as soon as I left click, I hear a dink over there. Because that means as soon as I left click, wherever my crosshair is, it will do damage at that crosshair. So they're hit scan. Yes, they have a shotgun. Yes, they have, like a shotgun bullet. They have a close range blast. But regardless of any of that, she is a hit scan. Very, very cool. I like hit scan. Deadpool is a hit scan, but obviously, once again, he's more of a blade type of guy. But also has like a unique passive thing, as you can see at the bottom, which is cool. Basically, the passive makes her do, what's it called? Basically, when she gets elims, here, like, let me do this. So you can see my dash. I have 2 dashes, right? One dash that has a follow-up, and then, what's it called? And then just like a frontal dash. When I use an ability, it lets me shoot from my big gun, which does like a quick burst in like a spread pattern, a big pattern like that. That'll fuck up tanks, and it'll fuck up somebody if they're like a squishy and they're up close. You can see that the spread is quite tight. You have this, which will give you one of the shotgun blasts, and then your follow-up also gives you one of those shotgun blasts. So very cool. She has a trap that she can place. This trap is invisible to everybody and cannot be destroyed. When somebody steps into it, they are rooted. And you can blast them, and if you blast them, it gives you extra stacks to your passive. You also have a right click, which basically shoots a bullet, and then that bullet splits and then marks people. Now, that marked target, when you hit the mark, you get move speed. So far, very simple kit, all things considered. So far, very simple kit. So the way her passive works, so when she dies, she loses a tick of her passive. When she kills somebody, she gains a tick of her passive. And my left shift was on 2-second cooldown, right? Seems insane for a mobility button, right? But now that I'm only at 2 stacks, it's 4 seconds. So basically, as you get more kills and level up, air quotes, you end up having more, what's it called? You end up, your abilities are on like shorter cooldown, more or less, right? So that's pretty good. Pretty neat, pretty kind of neat mechanic. There's a lot of mechanics like this in MOBAs where it's like a win more type button where as you kill people, you do better. Now, obviously, in a game like Rivals, it's a little bit harder to implement something like that, but this seems pretty decent, right? It's a nice quality of life without being too insane. You know what I mean? So, quickly clear yourself. 275 health. Pretty significant, I will say. Very, very significant amount of health there. It's not bad at all. And by the way, every time... So, her base cooldown, her dash is a 6-second base cooldown. And then this has an 8-second, so definitely quite high. Definitely quite high basic, but pretty nice. Oh, also, so the thing about the living bullet, I forgot about this. You get the speed boost, right? But also you deal extra damage to enemies with bonus health. So if you're shooting a venom, this is gonna do more damage to them, which is gonna be pretty nice. You know what I mean? Oh, whoops. That was my ult. Ult is very interesting. Ult is very interesting. It basically summons a little dude that'll charge somebody, and then you could call back it, and it'll turn towards you. So as soon as this grabs them, I can then turn it back and then shoot. It's kind of like Bob, but instead of like shooting at the end of it, as you can see, as soon as it hits a wall, it just disappears. So, what you can do is you can either push people away from you or an ult, or pull them in, or do both. Now, seems pretty decent, right? Like, very large disruption. What's really funny about this, though, is that they're stunned for this whole time. So, people have been looking at it as like, oh, it's going to disrupt a lot of people, right? Like, it disrupts. You can't do anything when you're grabbed. So, this is how long they're stunned. Even if I don't kill them, they're stunned that whole time. So, pretty solid ult. Pretty good ult, I will say. A pretty goddamn good ult. Not going to lie. So, pretty strong. Potentially very strong. With the way that is. But... So yeah, looks pretty fun. Definitely gonna be playing her a good bit. Definitely gonna be playing her a bit. So, that's the new character. Looks very fun. Looks very fun. The other two things I want to look at in the practice range before we play, by the exclamation mark join to play, is Adam's fly. So Adam can now fly. Very funny. It's like a Star-Lord dash, almost. I would say is probably the best way to look at it. So it's like a Star-Lord dash in the fact that it's like got like a bar and then you can charge with it, right? But it also does position you like Angela. So as you can see, it rapidly changes my hitbox to be laying down, which is pretty solid because that's like pretty hard to hit. It regens at a fairly quick rate, but nothing too crazy, I would say. Nothing too crazy, but definitely like a pretty solid change, right? Adam's gonna be able to like take high grounds now and rush people. You can't spam it like Star-Lords. There is a bit of an internal cooldown, but you can definitely do some interesting shenanigans with it, where you like go up and down in a fight, you know what I mean, to deal with people. Pretty good. And then, yeah, when you have Soul Bond too, you just get free flight. And you can shoot during the duration of it, which is pretty good. Pretty funny. And yeah, so pretty neat. If you're talking about the Soul Bond float, making him immune to thing grounding, that actually makes sense because when you ground somebody, they can still float. Like, things doesn't stop Storm from floating, right? It just prevents you from using mobility. Now, if he got hit by a Bucky E, he'd probably get like put to the ground, yeah. But it doesn't actually stop floating thing CC. Now, probably maybe stops this thing if I had to guess because it's a mobility skill. So hi Locke, hi. So yeah, pretty interesting Adam change. Pretty interesting Adam change for sure. I actually might put, just because it's on a cooldown, I might put it on toggle. Unfortunately, this Adam buff, while cool, is just gonna lead to the same fucking issue we've been having for the past like 6 seasons of supports are very strong and triple support is gonna be very strong with this. I don't enjoy that part of this Adam change. Adam was already borderline pretty good. Adam was also Adam was like pretty good in the meta, honestly, already. Like, he was a pretty good triple support contender, right? If you had a good Adam, it was good. Now they've basically removed any sort of difficulty of Adam, which was him not having mobility and having to position really well for ults. Because previously, like, a way a lot of good Adam ults would go is you die, use your flying mobility when you're dead to get to like high ground or somewhere where they can't immediately kill your team, and then do that. Well, now you don't even need to die as Adam. You can just like fly to where you want to be and then, you know, do this. So I actually kind of don't like this change, to be honest, because it removes any sort of weakness this character had. And I don't think that would be an issue if I trusted the Rivals devs to actually change up their metas. They're not going to do that. So triple support, gonna be very strong with Adam this season. Very, very strong with Adam this season, even. And yeah, not looking forward to it too much, but it is fun. Adam still sucks if you don't have good aim. That's not how you should be balancing a character, because you should be expecting the characters to have good aim. Yeah, Adam is obscenely strong. His soul bond already is like really good. His healing is really good. You should have been able to fly against during release. I actually don't think so. I think Adam actually, from a Rivals kit standpoint, was actually really well done. Rivals has this like really nice. For a while, it's like Magneto having a second bubble. Okay, a second bubble. The one weakness that Magneto has, right, was that if he bubbled himself, he couldn't bubble somebody else. Or vice versa, right? If he bubbles himself, he can't bubble someone else. Now, that made it so Magneto was vulnerable, right? And that is good. That made him have a distinct weakness. when they gave him a second bubble that's on a completely separate cooldown to his individual bubble, they completely got rid of any sort of weakness that Magneto had and made that character just disgusting. Even more disgusting, because he was already good, right? They're doing the same here with Adam, where the one weakness that Adam had, like, his kit is really good. He has a really strong soul bond. His ult is really strong if you are good at positioning it, right? And without it, it would be borderline broken, right? If he could just, like, ult anywhere he wanted. He already had a res, which is really good. The changes to his healing being entirely based on his output of damage, really, really good. The fact that you could, like, and immediately get, like, once they added the right click giving you charges back, it made Adam really good into certain characters and made his, like, character really well designed. But now he has all of that, and his one weakness is gone because he can just fucking fly now. And yes, like you're saying, the comic nerds are being like, oh yes, it's balanced, or like it's cool because it's canonical. That is true, but also, Scarlet Witch in canon can delete realities. So, you know, you kind of have to leave it up to the interpretation of, like, the character per se. Yeah, I mean, like, this is so strong, by the way. This is actually so strong. Like, it's not always going to be exactly comic accurate because you're going to have, like, really weird inconsistency, right? Really weird inconsistencies into the game. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta evaluate it separate from the comics. You can see the inspiration and appreciate the inspiration, but you also have to remember that video games and comics are a different medium entirely. You know what I mean? Hulk should be literally unstoppable in the game. Yeah, Hulk should be literally unstoppable. Hulk should, what's it called? Literally, like, one-tap people. Hulk should not die. Like, there's a ton of shit, you know what I mean? Her ult deletes you. Her ult doing 999 damage and getting blocked by a shield is nowhere near the same as deleting realities. You know what I mean? Like, it's a completely... It's something that, yeah, once again, like, comic-wise, sure, it makes sense. But you have to think about it from a gameplay perspective and a kit perspective, right? And at the end of the day, you should make a game fun. And I think a lot of people are realizing the issues that a lot of people have had with the balance changing that they've been doing. People are starting to realize that, hey, we're kind of making every character disgustingly overpowered and patching out all their weaknesses. So they're just being OP, and it sucks. And it's like, yeah, man, this is what everybody has been warning you about. Yeah, I mean? And we're seeing Overwatch have that, what's it called? Have that change, you know what I mean? Which is good. And like, do I think Adam flying could be something they could have worked into his kit? Probably, yeah. But I think Adam flying right now is just not... It's a good change because it's cool. And it would be cool if they actually changed anything else in his kit. But they just gave him flying. You know what I mean? So, like, what is Adam's weakness now? You know what I mean? And the answer is, like, shielding and neutral healing. But, once again, against, like, a thing, I mean, you get your things up so quick now. This character's gonna be a terrorist. I'll say it, bro. I'll say it. So yeah, we'll see how it ends up working out in the long run. Once again, a cool, fun change. A very fun change. Balance-wise, probably not great. Time Lord Adam. Actually, I'm pretty far on Adam, actually. You see what I just did there? That was interesting. But pretty interesting change, ultimately. And once again, if Rivals actually, like, balanced their game more radically, like they giga-nerfed characters to, like, force metas, I would not be mad at this. If they did this to this is the best way to say it. If they did this to a League of Legends character where they made a character literally perfect, which is canonical for Adam, I'd be okay with it. Because then they'd let him be meta for, like, 2-3 patches, and then they'd fucking slaughter him and make him unplayable. And then they'd buff another character to be playable. And I think that's how Rivals needs to do their balance. They need to more aggressively buff and nerf characters so that certain characters are just unstoppable on a certain patch. And then you know, if a character isn't nerfed after a while, they just completely shotgun nerf them. Make them just completely useless while they figure out how to buff them. You know what I mean? But League of Legends does this through a bi-weekly update schedule, and Marvel Rivals doesn't do that. So, not to mention it's a difficult update strategy in general. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, Storm was the other character that got changed. So now I get overhealth when I do this. Pretty solid, actually. As you can see, like, one shot piercing through all three instantly gave me full shields. And then now, anytime I hit a left click, now this one doesn't have to pierce, but when I hit a left click, you can see my right click cooldown goes down. Storm's right click was one of her best ways for her to secure a kill because it's HITSCAN. As soon as it goes off, it's HITSCAN. So it was one of the best, like, kill confirm abilities, and now she has that, which is pretty good. Downside, they nerfed her actual damage amp that she has. But overall, she's going to be putting out a lot more damage. And also, in general, this change is actually pretty interesting. Making it so you're, like, tankier. You basically have lifesteal. Pretty good, because now Storm is actually going to be able to get in the fight, do this, slow the enemy's move speed. And then she's going to be nearly impossible to 1v1 in this state. You know what I mean? She's going to be nearly impossible to 1v1 when she has her cooldowns up and is in win form. Because you're going to get slowed very heavily by her increased slow, right? When you press E. And then also she's going to be healing through it. So, pretty solid. Pretty cool change. I actually really fuck with this change. It might be one of the issues that is that they're making her better at one of the things she's weaker at, but also I think her kit wasn't that good anyways. For example, the fact that she had to get close to enemies to activate her speed reduction on them, but then she was also squishy as hell, didn't really make sense. So adding a little bit of survivability in there makes her make sense, and making it so it only activates in her win form where she's getting up close and personal. Pretty solid change. Pretty solid change. I actually really like this change. This is an example of a change I think done well, where they take a character's weakness but don't completely patch it out of existence. They just make her a little bit better at dealing with her, like, weakness. You know what I mean? And that is a good ass change, bro. That is a good ass change. So who knows? Maybe we'll be playing a lot of Storm. Time to learn Storm. We might. Storm is like one of my characters that I enjoy a lot. I do enjoy some good Storm gameplay. So, you know, there's that. There is that. I'm gonna click this button to get rid of the exclamation mark. Well, whelpers, if you want to play, by the way, do exclamation mark join. We're gonna be playing quick matches, okay? We're gonna be playing quick plays. Probably gonna be playing mostly new characters. Oh wait, let's do the gacha. Let's do the gacha. I like the rogue skin. The Gambit one is kind of meh. I think I like the rogue skin, and what we're gonna do, we're just gonna hit it on first try, right? Because I'm a streamer, therefore I'm gonna get streamer luck, right? So I'm gonna hit it first try, obviously, right? That does not look like I got it first try. God damn it. We're gonna get a second try, though. We didn't get a second try. Oh, wait, maybe? We did not get the jackpot. We got the highlight intro, which is kind of neat. Wait, which one is... Oh, MVP Rogue. I guess like the Gambit one's okay, but... So we'll equip it. Gotcha! Unlucky. Oh, we got the nameplate, though. Well, it's actually kind of a nice nameplate, I will say. Ooh! Wait, is that it? Did I get it? Yippee! Wait, that was, what, 4 tries? Wait, 4 tries ain't bad. 4 tries ain't bad. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. 4 tries for the skins. I'll take it, bro. Lucky? A little bit lucky, for sure. A little bit lucky. Okay. Very nice. Why is she just staring at me menacingly? Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. You know, I technically don't have a Gambit skin on, so I guess I may as well equip it. But, you know, I guess I may as well equip it. Oh, wait, I just realized if Ko gets this skin, we can, like, and we're duoing, and I get to play Rogue, and she gets to play Gambit, I could, like, what's it called? I could shrimp. So, hey, not bad. Pretty good, actually. Pretty goddamn good. 4 tries to get all the stuff. Very nice. Very, very nice. She has it already. Let's go. Let's go. I could be cringe in the next go. Also, Jojo, Scooter, Azer, if you would like to request to join. Let me change my profile pic back, by the way. Let me change my profile pic. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you can now filter by character, right? This is kind of neat. This is kind of neat. Northern's joining. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, where am I? I'm looking for my dragon icon, though. Where's my dragon icon? It's in the other. Yo! Can I join? Yeah, Bo, feel free to join. Also, Liz, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Hello, 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 everybody. How are you guys doing? We are doing well. But what is your name in USB? Can you take the placeholder spot for Bo in the YouTube side? Could you possibly do that if you are around? But yeah, thank you for the raid, Liz. I hope you had a good stream. How you liking the new Rivals patch? How you liking the new Rivals patch? Thank you, USB. Thank you. Okay, let's go. I think they added some pretty fun characters. Pretty fun. Elsa looks pretty banger. I'm gonna be real. If Elsa was out during the tournament, you know I'd be playing that shit. But she was not, sadly. Yeah, we were yapping about it a little bit. About to do viewer games. We yapped a lot about different, what's it called? We yapped a lot about the different characters. Yeah, if I could have Elsa for the first game, just because we also just got the raid, but... yeah, she looks pretty fun. We're gonna give her a try, for sure. They did say I feel like a very you character. Well, so, for people that don't know, God, the rogue icon looks so sick. I was a HITSCAN DPS player in Overwatch, for like semi-professional gaming in Overwatch. And this character is just a HITSCAN character. HITSCAN, for people that don't know, to put it simply, is basically as soon... Wait, what does this do? As soon as I left click, the bullets instantly arrive on target. HITSCAN is basically that. It's when you left click, if the enemy is in your crosshair, it will hit them. And that is what Elsa does. That is her guns. All of them do that. Which is HITSCAN, and very much a HITSCAN character. She's also not super dive heavy, while also being, she's kind of more of like a mid-range / close-range character, which is kind of my thing. So yeah, very much my type of character, gameplay-wise. Like, Phoenix is another great example of a character that is exactly me, obviously. So, ooh, that move speed buff feels nice. So, yeah, we're gonna definitely give it a try, though. Yeah, if you do need a raid and run, Liz, definitely make sure you do that. Get some rest. Appreciate the raid like always. Oh, you can dash backwards, too, which is nice. Her trap's pretty potent. Oh. No, man, I ran out of ammo. Fuck. Also, OG, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Whelper. Hope you having a great day. Yeah, it's a Friday, so I am very happy. I work a 9 to 5, or somewhat 9 to 5 during most of the week, so well, it's always nice to have a Friday. No. Wait, that was a good ult though. That was a good ult. I think I got what, 2? Probably would have gotten 3 there. I think we held. I think we held. Let me get through. Fuck. Oh, wait. They are shifting omnidirectional pretty nice, I will say. Okay, I do have some upgrades now too, which is really nice. So... No! Wait, where's my team? Guys, there's 2 people just shooting me behind. That's good. Good luck. Have fun in your match. Thank you, OG. Thank you. I was wondering, like, how the fuck is this Jeff just healing? I realized that Jeff was, like, literally right behind me, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Kitty meow meow. Her damage fall off doesn't seem too severe, which is nice. Can I do this backwards? No. Ooh. I think that's a surprising amount of damage. That right click shot, it's kind of nice. The breathing gunshot also does a surprising uptime, which is nice. Surprisingly high amount of uptime.
My hunt's not over yet.
Oh, northern shit on that guy. Very good. Hey, are there champion icons on the motherfucking? Lit. Did they change the champion icon so that they what's it called? So that it's on the kill feed now? I'm glad you don't lose all your hunters in sync when you die. Yeah, the 1-to-1 is pretty nice. I will say she's mostly gonna always be full health. I think that's pretty low health. She's always gonna be full hunter instinct mostly though, which they could nerf it. I don't think she'd be too bad if they made it so she lost 2, to be honest, but you know. Oh, I forgot to check out the new Jeff thing that they have going on. Ooh, wait, that was kind of fire. That one was kind of fire. Can I dash up? No, it's just horizontal. Jeff thing? No, he got like a battle pass thingy that I was talking about. Like that Jeff has the new skin for. But nice combo. Thank you, thank you. Dude, she does like a lot of fucking damage. Dude, if you hit right, she does a lot of damage. I've been on this game weeks. Yeah, I played fairly little amounts of Marvel Rivals this week. I only played like once with Ko, I think. But beyond that, anytime I play with Spiky, we're playing Deadlock now. Thank God. We might be playing more with Ko, especially if this character ends up being pretty fun. Maybe we'll play more this season. But that speed boost is super nice, by the way. That speed boost is super nice. Brilliant, mate. You know, I will say the worst thing, balance-wise, about Elsa is that she's British, unfortunately. Oh, get shit on, loser! Okay. Dark Raiders has me by the Dayussi. That is fire. That is fire. I don't know. I liked Dark Raiders for a while. Dude, it's gonna sound like so gamer elitist to me. But like, bro, the game is too, like, it's too casual coded. You know what I mean? It's like way too casual coded, I feel like. Okay.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
No, man. Fuck. Buy the dish on bridge people? I'm sorry. It's just like a Filipino, man. I didn't choose to be Filipino, but like, I still have to deal with that reality. And the bridge people have to deal with it too, okay?
I know.
They have to deal with it too.
Scrolling and start moving, okay?
What does the Deadpool team up do? It just like taunts them, right? Oh, it slows them too. The team up seems pretty good.
I am ready to put on a show.
Gulp. Gulp, kill it! Oh god, it's low! Okay, I will say thank god her little gremlin dies pretty quickly. If it didn't die quickly, that shit could have been cancer. I'm gonna be real with you.
Don't get back up. What's your step?
Wait, this character's really fun, actually. This character's really fun. Hi, my wife. I Lorik. Thank you, Maiden. I love you, my wife. I love you, my life. Hope you're having a good night. Wow, I was kind of clean there. I do like the combo that you can do with E, where you basically get a guaranteed full blast shot if you click immediately. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Ow, 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 ow. But more poke? I wouldn't say she's poke, to be fair. I wouldn't say she's poke, okay?
My hunt's not over yet.
She is probably more.
It's now or never.
She's like a mid-range. She's a mid-range.
Better stop that vehicle.
I would say she is not poke. It'd be like calling Star-Lord poke. Oh, by the way, Star-Lord seems pretty good. Okay. Oh my god, that guy got gunned down. No, I almost killed his ass, bro. She gets very speedy, which is cool. Yeah, the speed on her right click is really nice. I haven't like utilized it fully properly, but it's definitely quite nice. Oh. Her ult is pretty crazy. Her ult is pretty crazy, though. The fact that it stuns you so long is pretty nuts.
You can't expect to win them all.
Only like Warlock buffs? I like the Warlock buffs from a... It's a fun little buff change. But you gotta admit the Warlock buff literally is like one of the worst things that they could have done, because it made a character who had a pretty defined weakness not have that defined weakness. So her ult is one of the most dodgeable though, IMO. It depends. In that situation where she was fighting me, it was literally undodgeable. Because it just spawned in front of me. So in certain situations, it's definitely gonna be like ridiculous. It does have good counterplay, so you can't just send it down like down mid and fucking get the whole team with it. You know what I mean? If another whelper would like to try Elsa, by the way. I want to play more Elsa, but we'll let all the whelpers in the sack play Elsa once.
Your hero.
So, if you get it, if you play Elsa, just make sure you don't play the next game. And then we'll roll through all the whelpers in the queue. We'll roll through all the whelpers in the queue. I don't do this.
Cloud and storm. Hear my
I play Gambit, it's a bit easier on you. Yeah, but the thing is, like, you could set it up in a way where it doesn't, what's it called? Where it's not dodgeable. You know what I mean? Which, once again, is good. I think her kit actually seems pretty balanced, oddly enough. Bounce pass seems meta to me right now. I don't care. I don't know. You know, in terms of the patch, pretty nothing burger patch. Nothing really fucking changed. The Phoenix nerf was good. That was, like, the only good change, I think.
30 seconds before
Right? I would say that's, like, the only change that was pretty good. Everything else, I mean, they didn't really change the neutral healing on characters that it needed to be on. Yeah, I mean, like they didn't nerf the neutral healing of Invis and Luna. So the game is still just like a triple support hellfest. Yeah, I mean, so it's a little cooked in that sense, but I don't know. I don't think it's a good balance patch at all. I think they need to really take a look at their balancing methods. Don't mind Storm buff because she's also bad, but damage boost poke slop would be cancer. Well, they did nerf the damage boost and made her more of an individual character, which is nice, right? Which is pretty cool. The fact that you can actually kind of like go in close range now because you have like a source of self-healing is kind of neat. You know what I mean? Kind of heckin' neat. But obviously, yeah, damage boost poke does seem miserable. Best balance patch minus Wolf is not true in the slightest. The balance patch is so useless. Also, hi, Timothy. The Wolf change is actually one of the better changes. Once again, everybody hates Wolf, so like obviously people are gonna be like, yeah, fuck Wolf. But like for the most part, it was actually a really, really solid change because Wolf is useless. It's a solid change in the current state of Marvel Rivals. Had supports and neutral game mattered more, I think Wolf would be better, but neutral game doesn't matter in this game, and Wolf's best thing was neutral game. And them buffing Wolf ult clearly means that they want to make it so neutral game doesn't exist, and ults are all about it. But, you know. Change of Storm allows better shifting between lightning. Yeah. What? That grabbed me? Oh, thank God she didn't retract that shit, bro. We would have been cooked. Wallahi. Oh, I got fucked. But is this the enemy trap or ours? Ours. My character hurts a lot. Yeah, the new character's pretty fun though. She's pretty cool. I do enjoy her quite a bit, and I will become a greedy creature who locks her in once I let the whelpers get a chance. There's somebody like, yeah. She's pretty fun. Once again, she's a nice mid-range DPS. A nice mid-range HITSCAN DPS, which is literally my brand. Owie. Yeah, having a 2-second dash is pretty crazy. What the fuck? What are you doing, little bro? Okay. Okay. Dude, this character, when she's like speed boosted, dude, she's so hard to kill in the air now. She's actually so hard to kill. I like the strange team up. Oh yeah, we need to do the strange team up for sure. I completely forgot about testing the team ups too. Thing team up looks pretty good. Strange team up looks pretty good. The rocket team up doesn't look useful in the slightest. And the we got sent to Zimbabwe, unfortunately. And the torch team up already sucks. It's been bad, so. Dude, look at the slow on that guy, bro. Look at the slow. I'm actually happy because you get to actually see like Storm slow more. You would never use Storm slow, basically, previously. But now the Storm slow is actually extremely potent. You know what I mean? Extremely potent, which is cool. So W Storm change. Unironically, I think Storm, the thing about the Atom change, once again, the Atom change, very funny, very cool, okay? Not a good balance patch IMO, or not a good change because it buffs his one weakness. and makes him like a really strong buff. Now you don't have to worry about positioning on that character. He has no weaknesses. He's literally perfection. Lore accurate Adam. Though the storm change, it
30 seconds before
enhances her weakness without making her weakness like non-existent. You know what I mean? Now if you go up close, you lose your damage boost and your right click, but you get them more slowed and you get healing. Or you have your damage up and you do more damage, but your survivability is still kind of bad. You know what I mean? So the storm change is an example of a really healthy change,
3, 2,
while the Atom example is a really good example of a change that is ridiculously unhealthy.
got it.
Another change that's like a lot more easy for people, I think, to comprehend versus Atom, because nobody played Atom. When they buffed Magneto randomly for some reason to be like, what's it called? To end up being, what's it called? Ow. When they gave him 2 bubbles of completely independent cooldowns, they completely removed the fact that Magneto, if he bubbled his allies all the time, would be weak up front. They completely removed that like weakness of him, or vice versa, where if he only bubbles himself, he can't bubble his allies. They just made it so he could do both. You know what I mean? They could have at least made it like Zarya, where you get 2 charges of a bubble that you could use on either the enemy or either yourself or the or your team, right? If they did that, that would have still been good, because you either use all the bubbles on yourself and your team doesn't have any bubbles, or you use it elsewhere. But instead they gave it 2 separate cooldowns, which is stupid. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh. Frick that guy. Dude, Storm is like, I was mentioning this earlier, Storm is so hard to kill when she's got this debuff on you. Or when she's got the debuff on you and she's also quicker. It's actually so hard. Oh, I got grabbed finally. Fuck.
Capture progress has
Oh, W healing though. W healing. W healing. No! Fucker! Oh, they got so much charge there, bro. They got so much charge there. Wouldn't that make him either super strong up front or make his team very hard to kill? Exactly, though. Because then you could bait out, oh, he used both his bubbles on his team. Just kill him. Yeah, I mean. And once again, this is all under the assumption of, like, I don't know why they just made him have 2 bubbles in the first place, because he just shouldn't have had 2 bubbles, because I think he was perfectly fine that way. But, like, if they were going to give him 2 bubbles because they were worried about it, that's how they should have done it. Versus now he's, oh, they bubbled the teammate. Magneto is vulnerable. Kill him with Jeff ult. Now it's like, okay, well, Magneto can stop 2 people from getting Jeff ulted entirely. Yeah, I mean, so it's like, okay. Ooh. A little bit of a nice one there, wasn't it? No, man. This has a fallback solo tank, so I want to make that easier. Want to know how you make that easier? You make it so he has 2 bubble charges that he can either use on himself or the enemy that have this shared cooldown. Because think about it. If you make him have a shared cooldown, he's better as a solo tank because he could then double bubble himself. Or he can bubble his teammates and be weak as a off tank. You know what I mean? Like, they're... Like, making him have 2 separate cooldowns just never made sense. Like, in the slightest. It never made sense. Hi, Chimes! Hi. Well. 2 bubble stings, not the separate cooldowns. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, the 2 separate cooldowns is, like, the worst. Isn't that how old Zarya was? What? Where she has Well, old Zarya was one bubble that had a shared cooldown. She either bubbled herself or she bubbled the ally. And that was, like, good. But now Zarya can double bubble herself in the individual game mode. In the mode where Zarya is like a solo tank, she has 2 bubbles. She can either bubble her team twice or bubble herself twice. And that's like really good design. Because if you see a Zarya bubble 2 people, like bubble somebody twice, okay, up front, then you know, oh hey, she bubbled somebody else. She has no bubble cooldown for herself. Fucking kill her. And then she dies. You know what I mean? But with Magneto, it's like, oh, hey, their Magneto bubbled himself. Oh, their magic still has bubble. Oh, shit. He bubbled his, he bubbled his magic going in. Oh, quick, let's punish it. Oh, he still bubbled himself. So he can't get Jeff ulted. Yeah, I mean, like, it completely removes any sort of strategy and any sort of, like, drawback. You know what I mean? It just completely counters his weaknesses for some fucking reason. Which doesn't make sense. It should not be like that in the slightest. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Don't fucking look at me. Do not perceive me. And like Storm isn't like an example. Storm is an example of a character that the buff, they made it so she either has to have her mobility or she has to have her damage. She can't have both. And that's good. You know what I mean? It makes her make a choice. Versus, the mag buff is equivalent to like them saying, hey, Storm only has 1 aura now. She now has damage aura and the mobility aura as their way to buff her. And it's like, no, bro, that's not what you should be fucking doing. I'm so bad at this game, by the way. So yeah, they're doing this again. But the issue is, so there's a reason why I feel Overwatch is better designed. Well, so that's the funny thing. I think some characters in Rivals are better designed than Overwatch, unironically. But the issue is, one, it seems like there's a core balance principle. The core balance principle of Marvel Rivals is your ults. You're supposed to be ult spamming. There is no neutral game, right? But for the for Overwatch, they want you to have a stronger neutral game, right? That ends up being their what they want. And, you know, I think one isn't necessarily worse than the other. I mean, there is. It is. I think the ult spammy thing is worse to constantly be playing in. You know what I mean? But you know, there's potential for both. And once again, some characters are well designed. Like the Storm change, really well designed. Like unironically, the Storm change is like really goated. However, it feels like there's multiple devs that work on the balance team, obviously, right? There are multiple devs that work in the balance team of Rivals. Some of them cook and make like the Storm update. And some of them are fucking stupid and did the Mag update and the Adam Warlock update. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't really get it. I think that's the biggest issue right now. I think they just have dubious members of the balance team. But TDK in Rivals is so fast, whole team can die if supports are on reload. One, that is an issue of, one, the player base, because they're not taking cover most of the time. If you actually play cover in this game, the time to kill is not that high. But also, you do have characters who are time to kill is insanely high, but that's because the healing, the neutral game healing in Rivals is way too high. Once again, the classic example, fucking in Marvel Rivals, one support can do like 75 health a second without any abilities. In Overwatch, that's literally minimum 2 characters for that to be like effective, right? You need at least 2 characters to hit 75 health a second neutral healing, which is like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? How the devs have a better understanding of the meta? No. It depends, right? Sometimes devs do have good understanding of the meta. Sometimes devs are fucking stupid. Now, there's multiple reasons. Balancing the meta isn't as easy as, like, yeah, nerf the obvious things, right? Like, obviously, that's not the case. But the thing is, devs can just be bad. Like, much like how people can be bad at making games, people can be bad at designing games. You know what I mean? people can be bad at designing games too, and that is the case sometimes with some dev teams. And then there's also a lot of other complicated factors. For example, the dev vision of Overwatch is very different than the dev vision of Rivals. In Rivals, the dev vision is to kill people, or kill people with your ults. Use your ultimate abilities. The dev vision in Overwatch is highly tactical gameplay where ults are cool, but not the entire part of your kit, right? Thanks for playing Bo, by the way. Thank you. So like, you know, it's a design difference, and the devs just want it to be like that. I don't think it's good, right? I think the devs understand the meta. They just have a different philosophy of fixing it. That's also possible. They could be trying to fix it. I mean, the best example of this is Overwatch, okay? Overwatch, the devs knew that Goach was a problem, but they were so fucking dog shit at their job that they took 2 years to fix it. 3 years, okay? You gonna step out for one round and you do something real quick? Okay, Norther. Right? And in that case, that is just the dev team being fucking bad. They wanted goats out. They couldn't figure out how to get goats out because they were stupid. Okay? But then you have some decisions as well, like, for example, oh, Azer, are you heading out too? Thank you, Azer. Somebody get in here. You have situations where certain characters, are really good in certain, elos, right? For example, Squirrel Girl is pretty good in low elo because she doesn't require much aim, she does a lot of damage, and people don't play cover. So she is free pickings, so to speak. If somebody wants to play Elsa, by the way, let me know. Just let me know, just hover it and I'll swap off of it. But in the case of a fucking, in the case of somebody like Hela is a absolute giga terrorist at high ranks, right? Sometimes. Or Phoenix. Phoenix is a good example, actually. Phoenix is a giga terrorist at high ranks. Low ranks, she was like, all right. And same with Hela, realistically. So you ended up having this really weird issue where, what do you balance for? Do you balance around the fact that high elo players are suffering or low elo players suffering? And you have to come up with creative solutions that somehow target both the high elo players and the low elo players. Hela's a great example because she terrorizes the mid elo, okay? Hela is really bad low elo because people can't aim. Hela is really good in the elo where people can aim but don't know how to play against it. And then Hela gets way worse once people know how to play against it. Her ult gets absolutely obliterated. Bucky's another great example, actually. So how do you balance that, right? Bucky, another great example. People think Bucky is disgustingly overpowered low to mid elo, okay? That character is not overpowered. That character sucks dick, okay? Because if you have any competent tanks, all they do is hold their shield button for half a second, and then his whole like jam is just countered. But the issue is, you have to what's it called? You have those two different like skill ratings, right? Where you have to balance around it. Do you say fuck the low elo players or do you say fuck the high elo players? You know what I mean? High elo, he's a fucking server admin. High elo, he is not a server admin. High elo, Bucky sucks. Bucky entirely relies on the other team playing bad. You know what I mean? Because let's get his hook is not that good. Like it's very obvious to dodge a hook when you know there's a hook. Like it's really, really fucking obvious because one, you're playing walls. As soon as you hear the charge down, you just walk around the wall. Here, wait, let me. Dude, that CC is ridiculous, by the way. That CC is ridiculous. But yeah, Bucky's situation for PO at high elo. Yeah, but like also, once again, even then, against like good PO characters, he's not really that good. You know what I mean? Like a good Venom knows how to play against a, what's it called? A good Venom knows how to play against a Bucky. There's a reason why his pick rate in higher elos is lower. You know what I mean? Because he's decent, But you don't see him being run in like MRC ever. You know what I mean? Because like in MRC, you're just not gonna get hooked, right? Your Strange is always gonna be there to hold shield for you when Bucky goes through a shield. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, right? And like the same thing with his overhealth. His overhealth is really OP if people can't do damage or don't know how to do damage. But if you're against somebody who can aim really well, literally 25 health shield for each ability is like nothing. You know what I mean? He gets pro play occasionally against heavy dive. Exactly, occasionally being the main thing. But for some reason, not for some reason, I know why. But the mythos of Bucky is that he's like a disgustingly overpowered server admin who needs immediate nerfs now. When in reality, he's good against very, very, very heavy dive. And that's it. You know what I mean? So like, does he probably need nerfs for low elo? Probably. But is he like as much of a server admin as everyone thinks he is? 100% not. You know what I mean? No. Fucking rogue, bro. Also, that was a fat strange ult. Indeed, Slimothy. It was indeed a fat strange ult. But yeah, so, that's just how... That's why it can be hard for devs to sometimes balance, because once again, they have to come up with a creative solution that doesn't make him overpowered in 1 elo and doesn't make him suck in low elo. Now, there's multiple ways you can go around that. You can either, what's it called? You can either balance it so that high elo is like the only thing you balance around, or you can balance it so that, what's it called? You can balance entirely around low elo. I will be honest with you, low elo balancing has never worked, because at the end of the day, casuals will play a game more or less regardless of balance. They'll complain about it, but casuals will more or less play a game due to its balance. Versus if you high elo players in competitive environments obviously rely on balance as a what's it called? As a dialing tune. You know what I mean? So to speak. Marvel Rivals for buff strengths versus nerf strengths. Well, once again, the main thing is that Marvel Rivals loves to play neutral game or play ult game. They don't play. They hate neutral game for some reason, and I know why. It's because neutral game is like less interesting as like the flashy superhero game. But yeah, it's kind of cooked. It's kind of cooked. And yeah, you're gonna end up with power creep. The thing is, if you ever want to make a character get giga buffed, we talked about we're like a broken record at this point. The way that you balance a game successfully this way is you do what League does. You balance you try to like slowly nerf a character, okay? You try to slowly remove a character from the meta so that they're in a healthy spot. Now sometimes you can't do that easily. So eventually after like 4 patches, you end up fucking exploding a character so they're useless. And once that character has been exploded because they're useless, you slowly buff them back to relevancy. And vice versa, where if a character is really weak, you keep on trying to buff them and they never get good, you give them a change that makes them so unbelievably strong and buff all their weaknesses so they have no weaknesses, so that character can have their time in the sun. And then you nerf them a little bit later. You know what I mean? That's like, I think, the best way to balance a game. But the issue is that relies on a very consistent balance time. You know what I mean? And yeah, it forces diversity. And that's like one of the best ways, because it lets casual players still be able to play their characters most of the time. But then it also lets a competitive meta be full of diverse options. You know what I mean? So... But yeah, so that's like the best way to balance, I think. It's just that we never end up seeing that, unfortunately. Oh my god, that guy got a max fucking duration time. Good shit, Scooter. Good shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fuck.
Only 60 seconds left.
But yeah, so
There you are, you cheeky gits.
once again, I think some of Rivals change, like a lot of Rivals changes that they're balancing around the like the lower ranked player base. Because I think in the lower ranked player base, this game is somewhat balanced, right? Because triple support isn't like run by lower ranked players. But like anybody that's obviously like anywhere near high elo is like obviously triple support's a fucking problem. Why is Rivals not changing it? And the reason is because they probably see that in low elo, triple support isn't like doing enough. And they're like, okay. Also, is a good counter support ult. She's not bad for sure. I guess like Invis especially. But like Luna, it doesn't do anything. Mantis, it doesn't do much. I mean, you can CC Mantis, I guess, but which isn't terrible. But yeah, in general, it's a little cooked. And then they buffed Adam Warlock, who it also doesn't matter against, really. No, they killed it. What? God, fucking Rogue is disgusting. Wolf is gonna be a low elo terrorist now? Yeah. Wolf has always been a low elo terrorist. Sucked in low rank, right? So this is another weird thing where, or high rank, where they're buffing Wolf because he sucked in high rank. But he was already a terrorist to low rank, so like what the fuck are they balancing around? They don't really have a really good balance vision, I've noticed, Rivals. So it ends up being kind of weird, you know what I mean? It ends up being a little odd for sure. Oh, we're using every ult. We're using every ult in the game, unfortunately. Yeah, the ult is pretty good, though. I think the wolf buff is actually very needed, especially in this meta of, like, obscenely high healing. But, you know. Well. Oh, well. Yeah, Wolf is a pretty funny character. I wonder what Elsa's Lord Lycon looks like. Should we look at that real quick? Northern gets back in here. Let's take a look. Is GM considered high elo? I saw from one video where one teammate kept saying that GM is low elo. Also high from Liz's stream. GM is it depends on what point in the season you're talking about. And also depends on what you consider high elo and low elo, because it vastly differs. What's it called? In my perspective, GM is pretty low elo because I'm used to playing at a turn D in high elo, right? But also at the beginning of the season, GM is like 99.95, which is definitively not low elo. In the second half of the 2-rank split that they do, I would consider GM fairly low elo. Which is why I would consider myself, I'm fairly in low elo. Also, there's a very big difference between GM 1 and 3. So. So there's a lot of nuance to that question, is the TLDR of it. The reason why everybody calls GM low elo, including myself, is because GM, you basically end up getting more SR than you lose on average, versus Celestial and Eternity, where you end up losing more SR than you gain on average. So the difference gets quite insane. That's kind of a nice Lord icon. Pretty nice Lord icon. GM1 is the fringe of high elo. Yeah. GM1 is the fringe of high elo. GM3 is considered low elo, I think is the best way to say it. I think GM1 is like, you're getting to high elo, but below that, GM3 is pretty low elo. You know what I mean? Is if I had to make a direct statement on it. So it was good. I'm not saying you should be ashamed of that, right? Like if you're a GM player and that's the highest you've gotten, then man, sure, like good on you. You know, I believe in self-improvement. If that's the highest you've gotten and that you're proud of that, be proud of it. You know what I mean? But for somebody like me who can somewhat consistently hit Eternity if I grind this game out a lot, GM1's pretty low elo. You know what I mean? And you may wonder, oh, why aren't you saying like mid elo then? Because low elo and high elo sound way better than mid elo. Mid elo sounds weird. So you're either high elo or you're not. And if you're not high elo, you're low elo. Is how internet culture treats it. So
30 seconds before you attack.
it's high elo compared to the average player. That too. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, top 95th percentile is like obviously good compared to the average player, right? But once again, for me, somebody that's like in 99.5, like, it's pretty low elo. Mid elo sounds mid as well. Yeah, it's very mid. So, what do you think of new hero? She's fun, Aiden. She's fun. She's really fun. She's quite good, I think. I don't think she's insanely overpowered. She's just pretty decent. I do think there's a lot of tech to be discovered on her with her mobility, probably. Yeah, I think she's pretty fun. A lot of meat on their team, isn't there? That's good.
Always glad to help. Thanks for the love, love. Cheers, mate. Release the slaughter!
Yeah, she's pretty fun. She's pretty fun. Trap needs to be shown from the enemy perspective. I actually don't think it does. Because it doesn't rue you for very long. I think the trap is... Because you could destroy the trap, right? Once it's revealed, you can kill it. So it has very low health. It would be kind of useless if they could shoot it beforehand. It'd be kind of fucking useless, I'm gonna be real with you. It's one of those things that seems OP now, but as people like discover that you can like kill it as soon as it triggers, it'll be a lot better. I will say this character doesn't have a way to reload her gun with any of her abilities, which does feel weird as hell. It does feel weird as hell that that is the case. I maybe could have fired through that, but I've seen low elo players that shoot a self set up projectile. Well, it's not a projectile; it's just a thing on you. It's like Mantis Sleep, right? It's like Mantis Sleep. And once again, low elo players should adjust You should not be rewarded in this game for like, you know, you shouldn't be rewarded in this game for not showing off skill, right? That's why Scarlet Witch and Mr. Fantastic generally suck ass, because they are fairly low skill heroes. Oh, dude, that shotgun does do a lot of fucking damage. Or the rifle, it's kind of nice. Yeah, it'd be like saying onks need to change because low elo players don't shoot it. It's like, no. No, onks do not need to change, bro. But well, it's fine to play into if you have competent supports and DPS to actually shoot them. Exactly. Exactly. It's not like his ult is that good. You know what I mean? Like, his ult is good, but it's not like that good. It's very hard to land. You know what I mean? Much less hard to land a very big ult. So, and there are some maps where Wolf is good. Particularly maps where there's like a pit of death. You know what I mean? But
What are you aiming at?
and the thing is, ultimately, like, right? So, a lot of this, if you're not a high elo player, you're gonna look at this and see it as a attack in ways, right? But like, bro, it's not an attack. It's just how it is, bro. Like, it is just how it is. And ultimately, the way that we experience the game and what the devs want is also different. If the devs want to completely cater to the casual player base, they can. I don't think it'll be an effective long-term solution. But, you know, I mean, if you want to do it, you can try it. I'm not gonna... It's their game. You know what I mean? It's like arc raiders. Like, I don't think long-term arc raiders catering to the extremely casual player is going to be good. But let's see. Maybe they can do it. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe they have a method to cater to the casual player that's going to prove me wrong. And if that's the case, good on them. You know what I mean? But I think we're starting to see the issue with the casualness and the aggression-based matchmaking that Arc Raiders has. People are burning out of the game quicker because... what's it called? The people are burning out of the game quicker because the fact that everybody has what they want because they don't need to play in aggressive lobbies. You know what I mean? And that guy was going for it. But that could be offset if they just keep on releasing really good content. You know what I mean? So, is it really that big of an issue? Just not really. It's just a fucking video game. I'm sad that Arc Raiders just could have had more, but they're doing the way they're doing it. But hey, if it works out and people like it, I ain't gonna yuck your yums, so to speak. But also, hi Turbo, the one-eyed king. Hello, hello. But yeah, game balancing, TLDR though, is not easy. I need to right-click more, by the way. Game balancing is far from easy. It's just, you know, they're definitely, like, it's far from easy, but you can still be frustrated about it, you know what I mean? Okay, not bad. The 6-7 queen, that's me.
Thanks for the love, love.
It's gonna be hard to get my ult. Her ult is really strong sometimes. Well, Elsa? Yeah, Elsa's ult is really strong occasionally. It's sometimes useless. Like, ulting this Punisher would be considerably useless, but... Ah, fuck. But sometimes it does that. Oh, but then sometimes it does what this guy did. Luckily, he didn't actually pull it back, so it continued stunning, but... Phew. Yippee! Surprised that Goats hasn't taken hold in this game like it did in Overwatch. So Triple Support being such a crutch, people would be like, what if we 3 tanks with it? The only reason why Triple Support hasn't been in this game is because the devs know that Triple Support nearly fucking killed Overwatch. No, let me rephrase. Triple Support did kill Overwatch, right? And they're very careful about it. So they've been designing characters that specifically counter Triple Support. And also make tanks, what's it called? Make DPS do obscene damage. Or some DPS. The examples of characters like that. Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Wolverine, and The Thing.
I'm not judging.
So, they have... Phoenix is another great example. Phoenix does too much damage for triple tank. So, you know, that's how they've been getting around it. And it's working, admittedly. I predicted that we were going to be in a Goats meta. We never ended up being in a Goats meta. So, I ate my words on that. But we are... But that's because of the obscene damage that some characters do. And that's it.
Why can't a girl ever get a bloody day off?
30 seconds before you attack.
But...
Get ready.
You know, and that's why you see these guys not fucking nerf anything DPS-wise, by the way. Like, you may wonder, how the fuck did Phoenix avoid a ban last season? It's because they didn't want Triple Support and Goats. Yeah, I mean, that's nearly like the main reason, cinema. So I will give Rivals devs that. They have been avoiding Goats like the fucking plague, which is really good. Because Goats is particularly bad. Because Goats, the thing about Goats that's particularly toxic is Goats does not have any, like, in an ideal meta of Goats, nobody is playing DPS role. Which means somebody is not playing an entire role and you're alienating a whole player base. At least when there's, like, Triple Support to tank, you have one person who's playing, like, DPS. So it ends up being like, okay. You know what I mean? DPS pool, tank pool being very good. Invalidates are all, and that's horrible for a game. Yeah, because that's what killed a lot of Overwatch, right? You just didn't. The whole player base that played DPS just didn't get to play DPS. But like, the issue with that is that, like, you know, most of the people that play the game play DPS, and that's just how it works. So it's like, so it ends up being kind of trash for everybody involved, really. But. Does Rogue not have any powers from Elsa? She doesn't, right? Oh my god, it's fat. Okay, well. They did not all spawn in the line that I hoped they would. Darn, I could probably do that jump. Also, there's 2 gun folks to be Azor, but tried it. Yeah, I feel like she obviously has some power, But also, it's kind of mostly her guns, I think. So, I don't really know Elsa from a comic perspective, though. So, who knows? The whole, like, after image thing that she has could be... What the fuck? Oh, bro. Okay. I did not think it would take us that far, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Wow. I did not think it would take us that far. That's crazy. I don't know if she planned that. I'm gonna be real. I didn't even know you could go off the map over there. So, good on them, I guess. But I could have dashed again. Has no distance cap or a very long distance cap. I think it had a distance cap because I think it did at the very end of that start ending. But emphasis on the very end, obviously. My cooldown is so long, bruh. She's so goofy.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Don't get back up.
That does leave potential interest to, like, do that, though. That is... I'm happy that happened to me, because now I can try it. I was watching it go, like, is it actually gonna go off? Yeah, I was thinking that in my brain. I was looking at it going, like, wait, is this, like, actually gonna fucking kill us? Like, what the fuck? From this distance? Are we serious?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I thought there's no way. Yeah, and as they got closer, I was like, wait, there might be a way, bro. What the fuck? That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Give it a try, and everyone here will find
Does the bullet from this do damage?
5, 4, 3,
I don't know if it does.
1. All you need to
Like, because I know it splits, but, like, so should I be hitting people with my right-click bullet? Does anybody know? Also, her shit resets. I didn't realize. It probably doesn't do much damage. It does? Okay, I probably have to do better. I usually try not to hit people with it, necessarily. I've been trying to just hit the most amount of people AoE. But I don't think that's the right play.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Born again!
I actually didn't die. Somehow. But I need to use my dash more. I guess I didn't have my dash fully upgraded, but
Control lost.
got hit by damage with the nut and insta dive like 200 HP. Dude, the nut does a lot of damage.
Trap set.
The nut fucks.
Here comes the horde. Bloody cool.
Render me assistance. I still need you.
Oh shit! Just barely lived that, bruh.
Waypoint. No worries.
The fact that your shift gives you a shield is pretty nice.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Our enemies are here.
Okay.
Let's play a game!
More survivable than I thought, yeah. If you use your dashes like constantly and use your right click, definitely very survivable.
Thanks for the love, love.
Help, please. The area's almost yours. Disappear.
No, man, the squirrel girl was locked on me. That was amazing to watch. She feels like a classic kiting character in a MOBA. In MOBAs are characters that just kite forever and like live by the skin of their teeth, and this character does feel like that. Like a Vayne or like a Zeri. It's kind of nice. She also does surprising damage though.
Final judgment. Bring on the chaos.
Shields up. I am ready to put on a show.
Born again.
That one's on you, mate.
Oh.
Trap set.
Sure don't build calling cards like they used to.
Anyone willing to help?
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Wait, the squirrels are out here, bro? Bro, what the fuck? I guess that maybe should have been expected, but
Jury, executioner.
okay, just casually live that ult so our strange can portal us. Thoughts?
Love that kick.
It doesn't seem like we're living that ult casually. Does not seem like we're living that. Yeah, I think this character's kit is pretty nice though. We'll say this character's kit feels pretty good. I enjoy it.
Why can't a
Punisher
girl
does
let
not
me
know
have
the
a
meaning of
bloody
casual.
day off?
Mm-hmm. They went 3 supports.
30
Classic.
seconds before your
Lose quick play. Switch to 3 support. They're playing this game like their life's on the line, bro.
On the spot. Ooh, a threat.
I need to do my right click more.
The battle
I need to
starts in
use my
5,
right click more.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do
Have
is
you ever
capture
made
the
quick
mission
play with your
area.
elo on the line? Real? Oh, whoop.
Reality
Okay,
is
I'm
hard.
completely backwards
And
at
you
that.
got a
Don't talk about it, bros. Do not talk about that one, whelpers.
Got you good.
Tandy needs help. Enemy in front of us.
Shot to the soul.
A man named Kathwrynn becomes a turret.
Cheers, mate.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Trap set.
No, man. Guy chased me with Soul Bond. Are you serious? Chased me with Soul Bond instead of taking the point, man.
I am strengthened for
My hunt's
battle.
not over yet. Love that kick.
Dude, her E knocks her back surprisingly far. Kind of funny. Those squirrels, I was worried about, were about to crime me, bro.
Our enemy is
Cheers, mate.
We had a DC.
Shot to the
born again.
tea, anyone?
I unleash the vis- I'm doing this my way.
Double kill.
Very funny way.
No. She was 1, bro. She was widowy freaking 1.
Bloodstones don't go down quite so easy, love. Cheers, mate.
I will say her ults is actually not as OP as I thought it was. Because it's really hard to actually get, like, not close, but it's really hard to, like, get capitalization on it, you know what I mean? Because, like, they can just shoot it, theoretically. Oh, good Adam Reza. Holy.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Double KO.
Oh, he's literally 1. Okay. Not bad. This character's really fun. She's really mobile, but like still a ranged character. She's kind of like a mid-range Star-Lord almost. It's kind of nice. I like it. The Deadpool upgrade on her is really good, by the way. Okay, man.
Some health would do nicely.
I am ready to put on a show.
Let's see them try to take this. Love that kick. Control lost. Very funny way. Watch your step.
Had I gotten both the tanks there, I would have been fine. Is there an Adam behind me? Fuck.
They've almost got it.
Love that kick. Help. Watch your step. Very funny way.
Double KO. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Cheers, mate.
Born again!
Ball. Yippee! Hey, this character is so fun. This character is so fun. You actually are so survivable, bro. If you're using your cooldowns on the like as they're up, bro, it's kind of nice, man. It's kind of nice. She's really fun.
Epic victory.
25's not bad. Baddest blind of the century? It's making it really hard for them to track me. Doing a whole bunch of something off-flanking? Yeah, the off-flank that you can do, the off angles, is pretty neat. And then, like, you're survivable enough with your shields that, like, you can kind of exist in the backline for a decent amount of time. It's kind of fun, bro. It's kind of fun. Well, Strange team up is so fun. I want to do Strange next game. I want to play Strange next game. What, Slimothy left? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I should have seen a JoJo is reconnected.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My bad. Hey, Shade.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
All right, Kath, I got you. Thank you, Norther. Thank you.
When science failed me.
Of course, since we're in quick play, we're gonna open up with a goofy portal, by the way. Whee!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm opening a portal.
Here we go. Wait, we don't have the new character on our team. What is this? Well, what are the streets saying about Elsa, by the way, whelpers? What are the streets saying? I feel like, once again, she's not bad. I think she's not bad, personally.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I was way too late.
Shortcut through space.
You need to
Yeah.
stop that vehicle in
Okay, well.
3.
I pitied it.
Enemy in front of us.
Wow, 4 in a row.
I think she's really good, TBH. I don't think she's really good. I think she's not bad, though, for sure. She definitely is not terrible.
I suggest you learn to fly.
I suggest you learn to fly. Meet Adam Warlock. Okay, I have 51 on ult, which is nice. See, that's why Bucky's useless, by the way. I just know that guy has hooks, so I just play around the corner. You know what I mean? I just don't peek it.
Ionic magic.
Wait, that's kind of fire.
Surely stern and
That vehicle isn't going anywhere.
And it gives my allies bonus health, right? Or does it give myself bonus health too, or is it just allies?
Ionic magic.
Oh, it does give me bonus. Not a lot, though. Not a lot.
By the eye of Agamotto. Power beyond sight. Good medicine.
Based off of how much damage? I see, I see. So in like a 5-man, I'm going to be healing a lot. That's pretty good, though. Because normally I get pretty fat strangies. Groups, you get like 100 bonus health. That's not bad. This is why that character's bad. Look at it. Woo! It's like melees and deadlock. Unironically, dude, Bucky hook is like a melee and deadlock. Bro, just hit the parry button. As soon as you hear it, just hit the parry button and you're just invincible. I mean, bless you, thank you. And like, there's a bell curve, right? Where for a while, like, then it becomes a mind game. But like, it's just a noob stomper. You know what I mean? Because people don't know the parry button. People don't know the Doctor Strange or the Bucky pull sound. Like, look, what is this guy doing? Like, what is he gonna do there? I hear it. Don't even need to be looking at him. And I'm just like, already. Oh shit, there's crap there. Ooh. Okay. Like, Bucky doesn't scare me, at least my team is stupid and just let him do whatever. Yeah, literally. Literally.
I'm opening a portal.
It's why when we were scrimming and everything,
That vehicle.
I was very adamant with my team that like we don't need to really ban Bucky.
Shortcut through space.
We can just like learn to play around it, and that'll help them not only be better players, but also it'll be like, you know, efficient for us.
Power beyond sight.
Did I just eat his team? What happened? Okay. Draco! I'll get you in after this game, Draco. So yes, I don't know Wall Valentino. Valentino OW. Oof. Yeah, that trap is really not bad. Like, you step in it, bro, it's like a half-second route. I joined, but I gotta head out soon. You hate me. It's okay, I understand. It's so unbelievably fat. Oh my glorb. down here. Man was not meant to fly. Oh, she's doing a lot of damage to me, guys. I don't hate you, I know. Valentino's the only one that hates me here. Not in Slimothy, I guess.
You stopped them in their tracks. Down to 30 seconds.
I've seen someone use it against someone chasing them. What else is trap? I mean, yeah, it's good for like using against chasing. But once again, it's still like half a second. You know what I mean? By the way, Bucky sucks. Look at that. Just hold hook, bro. Just hold shield. Just hold shield, forehead.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Or he does that point blank and it doesn't do anything positionally to you. You know what I mean? A little micro stun.
Another epic victory. Big win.
I like how my stats are entirely inflated by the fact that they jumped off the map for me. Also, what the fuck is wrong with my textures, bro? Why is Strange's background Roblox right now? What is that? What was up with that? You know, I'm gonna be real with you, whelpers. Strain buffs are all right. I thought the team up would feel a lot better. To be honest with you, but it's kind of mid. I feel like. You know what I mean? Maybe not mid, but it doesn't seem as good. It's fun, right? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not as OP as I thought it would be. It's good. It's just not OP. IMO. Which is probably good. Dude, I wonder if we should do, like, wanna do this. Could be kind of fun. I wonder what duo means, though. Is it gonna be, like, you match in a 6 group as 2 people? Or are you gonna end up having, like, 2v2? I kind of wonder. So team up is quite a nice touch of survivability Strange Brawl. Oh, wait. We lost Scooter, too. Scooter, are you done? It looks like... Let's see. Jojo is out. Scooter is out. 6 groups as 2 people, I believe. That's kind of cooked, I feel like, because then you're going to get randomly matched. But taking a bit of a breather. Okay. All good, all good. We still got, like, probably an hour, maybe. Hour and a half. Maybe we'll play more. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, no, it's kind of like the, it's kind of like the, Thing team up where it was a nice bit of survivability, but it wasn't OP. And it's kind of how the Sue one feels as well, where it's like, it blocks a little bit, but it's not, like, ridiculous.
Who needs 4 when you've got one like me?
We need, like, I need somebody to play Hulk. I need somebody to play Hulk, possibly. Northern or Draco, do either of you know how to play Hulk? Nice call. I will say, okay, the worst part about the Strange team up, or the Hulk team up, or Thing team up, whatever, is that you need to run Hulk Thing. Which, to be honest with you, is possibly one of the worst fucking, like, tank lines I've ever heard of. But the team up seems pretty decent.
I'm hulking out.
I've seen more Hulkmans lately because the Thing team up is annoying. Really? I feel like that would not be that good. You gotta see the vision. I mean, they beat the fuck out of, like, out of shield tanks, I guess. But are you not just gonna get, like, obliterated by poke? Kiss me, Bucky. Dude, we're against Goth. Can't believe Gothy's on the enemy team. And I heard the team up also lasts a really short amount of time. Oh shit, that is a lot of shielding. Oh shit. Does it also do damage? Wait. Does that add damage too? Yes? Okay, wait, maybe isn't terrible. Maybe isn't terrible, actually. I mean, it's not, like, great, I don't think. But the extended range is pretty nice. I mean, surely, once again, like, surely you just get poke slopped, right? Dude, it does feel weird. Wait, is this maybe fire? Wait, is this riding fire possibly? It is a really strong cooldown. It is a really strong cooldown. Do not get me wrong. That Sin seems pretty decent, but I mean, like, surely you just get, like, owned though, right? I don't know, man. I gotta see the vision. I could see, like, a good Hulk player with this. It could be cooked. You could be cooking, possibly. You could be cooking. It's not an impossibility. Oh. Release the glorb! Man. I've almost done something in a Gamma Punch. It's pretty good. But once again, like, am I not just gonna get destroyed by, like, Phoenix? Am I not just gonna get, like, blown up by, like, Phoenix or Punisher or something? Like, that's my thought about it, right? Like, how do you live? Like, cause I'm already kind of feeling like, what do I do in this scenario? You know what I mean? Like, I get to just get wait for them, but
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
oh my god, it's so fat.
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
See, it lasts. The thing is, also, it lasts a pretty short amount of time, right? It lasts a pretty short amount of time, which is kind of the issue. This is gonna be really good in the. Oh no, I can't really play Hulk. I was gonna say in the no damage rocket, no left click challenge that he's hosting. I was gonna say it could be fire there, but I realized Hulk will be kind of useless. So, Thing is probably gonna be one of the best tanks. So, oh god, it hurts. Guys, the Thing needs help. Okay.
60 seconds left.
Nice, right when entering a fight and right when ulting. What? That you use it? Well, once again, they just like. The thing about that is that they see you activate it, right? They see you activate it and then they leave. And then it's a 30-second, what's it called? It's a 30-second cooldown. It's kind of like Punisher infinite ammo. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. But then again, Punisher infinite ammo, you didn't have to run 2 bad tanks. I honestly won't pay attention to it. That's not right. Yeah, that is not how this game was played. People will see it and go like, oh shit, I'm getting punched, walk away, and then delay their push, right? It happened with infinite ammo. It happened with a lot of different things. But infinite ammo, you didn't have to run a definitively, like, bad comp, per se. But and there'll be some maps where it's pretty good, but dude, it's so weird because it doesn't move you forward. Kind of weird. Is the Gamma that noticeable? He screams his Gamma time, and then his punch is like, his fist turned green. Domination's gonna be best. I don't know if it'll be domination. Honestly, like, we actually maybe saw the best use case right there, or we were capping a point, but on attack. Like, if we were attacking on Kunlun, it'd probably be pretty good. But Oh my god, it's so obese. Holy shit. Nope. Dude, that shit stuns you for way too long. Oh. This guy enjoyed the amplifier when their whole team is dead. Yeah, his punches also get like a green aura. Blech. Thing can be kidnapped? Yes. Now you may wonder, how is he getting moved? You have to think of it as a mobile Jeffel. It grabs you like Emma or an Emma grab. It grabs you, right? Now you may think about like, why doesn't Angela grab work per se? And from a visual perspective, you're right. Emma grab should be the same, but from a gameplay perspective, they are treated as different. So. I got cloaked. That was actually about to be so fat. Emma has stronger hands than Angela's rivals cannon. Was it annoying me how people were confused by that? Yeah, once again, like, it's a hard CC. Not like people are trying to compare, like, visually, it's the beast is grabbing like how Angela grabs you. But like, bro, we're playing a video game. Chill. But it's kind of along the same lines of people complaining about characters because they're not exactly comic book accurate. It's like, we're in a game. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be some things given up. You know what I mean? You can complain about it, though. You're more than your right to complain about it. But from a perspective of it would suck ass if it wasn't a hard CC, it would suck.
Another epic victory.
Are you not charging? He doesn't get eaten because unstoppable. He literally you're Groot ulted. Yep.
I'm hulking out.
He's hulking it. I just realized her right click travels to people. Who? Yeah, it travels after the second part. I just complain about the Cosmic costume being not being accurate. Gameplay I'm too new to fully understand. No, I mean costumes are different, right? Costumes are entirely different. You can complain if a costume is not comic accurate, especially because this game has long left the idea of making silhouettes be noticeable. Okay, now here's another lesson. Okay, here's another lesson to gameplay. So a big thing about Overwatch skins is that they try not to change the hitbox of people, right? Because when you're playing a game like this, you want to have a hitbox be universally noticeable from a, like, if I'm looking at Doctor Strange, right? And I completely remove every visible feature of Doctor Strange and just make him a black box, right? You'll be able to tell who he is because of the big ol' fucking cape and the way his silhouette is, right? Now, normally in competitive games, you don't want to change that because that fucks with the game, right? You should be able to easily identify the silhouette of a character by looking at them. However, Rivals doesn't give a fuck. So costumes, you can complain about combat accuracy all you want because at the end of the day, you know, that doesn't have an effect on the gameplay at all because they have already long left that line of thinking. But, for something like character abilities and kits, you know, it's kind of like how, if you think about it, if you look at Deadpool and you look at Blade, they both have very similar themes. So, like, you may wonder, why does Deadpool not have lifesteal on his melee? Right? Let's say that, right? The only reason, like, literally the only reason is because he would be too similar to Blade. That's it. Like, That's literally it. You know what I mean? So there is some things they have to think about when it comes to gameplay. Costumes are not one of them. Character kits, very much so. And once again, it's like Adam. Yes, from a comic standpoint, Adam should be able to fly. But from a perspective of game balance, that character should not be allowed to fly.
Get ready.
Outside of his passive.
Ready for some action, kid?
Because it makes his kit a lot more
Yeah, no time for
uncounterable, per se.
just for clobbering. Story of my life.
Now he can do the meme, he can. Once again, dude, if the devs come out and say like, hey man, we kind of overbuffed Adam, but we wanted him to fly because it's funny, I'd be like, okay man, sure. I'd be like, fuck it, we ball. But like, from a competitive standpoint, especially when we're plagued by triple support, it's not the best change, I'll say it. Oh my god, that fucking haymaker, bro. That oh my god, I'm vulnerable to all of them. Having him as a second pseudo flyer and support, I don't mind. Well, once again, it's not a matter of minding or anything like that. It's just this character is gonna become really hard to balance. You know what I mean? Rogue does a lot of damage now, more than the shooter before. Yeah, I actually should play Rogue. I should play some Rogue. Fucking ran that guy down. Bottom of my heart, I'm climbing a dumpster, trashing your Marvel character. Oh no. Bro's a hater. Bro's a hater. Bro said, fuck this guy. Yeah, I don't know how I haven't played Rogue yet, considering I'm a big Rogue fan. I don't know how she has slipped my mind out of characters to test. I'm breathing gunshots. Come here, Gambit! Come here! In front of your wife, Gambit! In front of your wife! Come here, boy! Oh shit, he's getting healed by his wife. I'm sorry for the disrespect. I'm sorry for the disrespect. Have a good wedding. Have a good wedding. I'm out. My bad, bro. Thing is a brawler with Hulk. No, it's a peak. I fucking love the team up. Honestly, Thing is like one of my favorite characters. Like, no cap. A happy married couple. Come here. Come here. Oh. He got the res. Oh, dinner time. Ole, chills. Ole. Can't punch him in on his wedding day? I did. And I'd do it again. In front of his wife? I mean, I'm just stating facts. Ooh. Oh! Okay, I exploded. My bad. Dude, look at this shit. Dude, being able to fly during Soul Bond, also not necessary. Had they just give him the flying toggle, it would have been funny. The fact that they give him, like, also flying during the Soul Bond is crazy to me. That is kind of nuts to me. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a fatty! It's a fatty! Ah! It's clobbering time! Ole! Ole! Sopping, bro. Sopping.
My clock truck is getting hungry.
The Solvon one was something, yeah. How you not an MVP? New character buff. And they do not have data to train the MVP thing. Oh. Oh. Oh, my bad. It hurts. He died. I need assistance. Oh, they didn't. They got off.
Okay now.
I never learned the team ups. I know this sounds lame, but it's just too much reading. That's why you just pick it and then use it. And then you're like, oh, this is fun. And then you have someone else explain it. It's a classic. Buff Elsa, this guy says. Buff Elsa. I will say, okay. My evaluation of Elsa, okay? Elsa is not bad. She's not great, though. Which is maybe alright. I don't think she needs to be OP. She's not bad. She's not like peak Phoenix. She's not like Emma release, you know what I mean? She's like... I would say she's probably A tier. Maybe B tier. Depending... As people...
I'm not judging.
As people figure her out, she's gonna become higher into A tier, I think. You know what I mean? Thing punches should slow? No. Actually, okay. I will say it would be kind of peak if they added some sort of accumulation to a thing punch. If they made it so you tank like 3 haymakers within a certain period of time, it should like micro stun you. That's my hot take of the day. I think that'd be fire. Yeah, slow down brain activity. Literally, like, they give you a concussion. So if you tank too many thing punches to the head, you're just, like, stunned temporarily.
You can call me Rose.
Wait. Oh, Gambit? Wait.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's not doing anything. Wait, do one of us have to start it?
Exquisite. Yeah. They're so fancy I almost feel guilty using.
Oh, there we go. Yippee! Yippee! God, the Eat-Ators are gonna go crazy, bro. The Eat-Ators are gonna go fucking crazy.
The battle
And
starts in
honestly...
5,
Use protection.
3, 2, 1.
This guy, bro. Wait, Jeff has 11-8 stand. That's so cute.
Got it?
Let's be honest, bro. The protection is not needed for Rogue. The protection is needed for Gambit, okay? Like, lore accurately. Lore accurate, Gambit's the one that needs the protection, okay?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Back to the ashes.
The Jeff stand changes your ult voice lines if you get a drink. Wait, really? That's kind of fire. That's kind of fire. Oh.
Heads up. We got a sniper.
Oh my god. What the fuck happened to me, man? My bad, I guess.
Fight's still going, and so am I, sugar.
Changes your voice to Jeff, but only on Times Square. That's really cute. I will say one thing that Rivals does really well, though. Rivals does do their community stuff really well. Even compared to Overwatch. Overwatch, like, they just do their community stuff really well. No, I didn't get the Gambit on. I'm gonna cry. Okay, that just didn't hit me, bro. That just didn't hit me. Okay. Does it in game? Oh. Wait.
I'm made from stronger stuff
Jeff.
than that.
Oh. Jeff. I need lemonade.
Let's go.
I need lemonade, Jeff. Deliver me the lemonade right now. Give me some lemonade.
Your team's capture progress.
Bro, he's not giving me lemonade. This fucking guy hates me. Ooh, good Jeffel. Very good Jeffel. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go back to spawn and stare at him and just type lemonade in all caps. Wait, how do I grab it?
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep
I can't
going.
grab it. Wait, how can I? Are you supposed to be able to grab it? But maybe in spawn? I see. Maybe in spawn. Or maybe it was just bugged too. Maybe you have to do it like at the beginning of a match. Maybe. Maybe you have a keybind. I do not have the group emote key unbound. Ooh, a winning hand. Okay. Lemonade emote can only be used before the round starts. Okay. Oh, this character is really annoying to chase, by the way. Dude, look at the dashing, man. That's crazy.
A nice deep freeze.
No, bro. I got fucking pulled by the widow. Oh. Oh, and then Plasma Bolt killed everybody. Dude, dash on a 2-second dash on full instinct is pretty crazy. Yeah. Pretty nutty. I am hearing from the streets lemonade only works in spawn at beginning of round.
No matter the odds, we'll find a way to win.
Switch back. It was this guy, right? So he should be able to switch. I think it was Iron Phantom guy. Give me lemonade.
That's a deadly aim.
He does not seem to be giving me lemonade.
Member of the Assassin's Guild?
No, when it comes to the hunt.
Oh, is that all the? Oh, that's all the interact does. It just makes us all lovey.
Carving your own path in the world is nice. But so
I see.
when things fall apart.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Wait.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the
Oh wait,
mission
that's really
area.
cute. Dude, the E-Daters are gonna go crazy. Okay, me and Co are gonna go crazy. I mean, Gambit's never gonna be unbanned though. That's kind of the issue. Gambit is literally never unbanned. So I'm not even gonna be able to E-Date Co. Like, what is this, bro? Do they hate women? That's insane. Where the fuck am I? Woo. Block out those healing. Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, Gambit turns out did not get any nerfs, even though he was banned, or changes, even though he was banned every single fucking game last season. Bro. Got stunned again? Are we serious?
Hitting real hard.
It's actually been stunned twice just by like complete incidental CC. I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft.
Control lost.
Oh, I didn't use my cooldowns properly there. Oh my god, that Elsa ult. My god.
To no good. Control C.
Her haymaker charge actually like goes up, which is nice. Previously, like you would never be able to get like a full haymaker punch. Oh my god. My Magneto ultate all my healing.
Ain't getting rid of me so easy.
Arlene also died. Elsa ult bringing them back to team is crazy because team blasting them. Well, the thing about Elsa ult that's crazy is that you're stunned for the whole duration that it kidnaps you, and then you're also stunned for the duration that it pulls it back to them. So in the right situation, it could literally be like a 9-second stun. Now the issue is you obviously have to pull the whole enemy team so that they can't shoot it, and it has fairly low health. But if you can, that shit's crazy, bro. Okay. As long as 12 seconds, yeah, it can be a while. It can be a while for sure. It's pretty nasty.
Capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Okay. I killed their res beacon.
Stronger stuff than that. They've almost got it.
Hmm.
When I find that sniper, I'll give him
Gonna be kind of hard to get in there, isn't it?
A gal can never be too healthy. Cheers. Supreme power. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Let's do that again. Could use a boost. A nice deep freeze.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Need to get that widow.
Double KO. We got hit. That's 3. Control C.
They shouldn't have TP, which is good.
It's a small victory.
Domestic? Dude, Rogue is so fun. The Rogue is so fun. I love Rogue. I'd imagine if you suck off a DPS,
You can call me Rogue.
right? If you suck off a DPS and also in your ult and you have full ult charge, and you block a full bar of like the damage,
30
you could
seconds.
probably pretty healthily do. You could nearly one-shot a 250 health character, I think.
Stand back, Anne Marie. Let's get
It's pretty high, I think.
Remy Etienne Le Bon.
But
Just because we're married now, don't mean you got
hey, yo, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I can handle myself.
Like it's got to be pretty close.
I just can't imagine losing you, Cher. Not after I finally got you.
Wait, is it a mirrored emote? Like if Gambit starts it, does it do differently? Does Gambit clutch up and pick up Rogue? Probably not, right?
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
No? Okay, that's what I figured. Oh, yeah, I forgot to add the ult effects to this character. Gambit is always picked up. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's better.
Well, ended quickly. and violently. Holy shit. I love it. Lore accurate. Oh, no, it is.
Capture now.
Lore accurate. Vibes accurate. Everything about it is accurate. And obviously, since I'm like an alpha, you know, alpha top, then, you know, that's why I play rogue. I play the rogue in the relationship. Wife gambit, true. Okay, well, I got fucking destroyed.
Still got a lot left that's worth fighting for.
Meow. Seems like everybody's perishing on our team, perchance.
Somehow their crew outnumbered.
And protect this area.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
What kind of coward shoots from that far away? Other than me.
Oh, I missed. I'm trash. Using a trap on somebody to like prevent them from getting away is not bad. It's not a bad usage. Kind of baited out that ult really early, which is nice. Okay.
Just who Gambit was looking for. No time for a fatal goal. We still got work.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Remember I said I was like nearly gonna one-shot somebody? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That shit is gonna nearly one-shot somebody.
It's the grand finale.
You build that combo up right, it's gonna do some shit.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh.
We are undefeatable. Plasma.
Ow.
Control lost.
Well, we almost have Northern result, so that's good. I run at them, I punch them, I do damage. I need to try to suck off one of their DPS.
Their team's capture progress has passed the half.
I loop what character is that? The one that's releasing the Gotrox or the one that I'm playing? One I'm playing is Rogue.
Heads up. That's their field. A nice deep freeze.
Gambit never falls! By the eye of Agamotto!
Don't come back now, you hear?
No, man. Wait, somebody's got a portal. Somebody's got a portal. I don't know what that Billy does, or what it does. What it does, I need that. Okay. Oh, this guy's on portal. Oh, good.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Plasma.
This is real firepower!
By the eye of
God damn it, bro. God damn it, bro. They just had too many support ults. Wifey's husband on wedding day. Hey, better than when they're, you know, 7 years in, right? Or, I mean, what? Oh, man. But +1, thank you.
Well, you can't expect
Thank you. 22 finals though, not bad. Not a bad rogue performance. This character does do a shit ton of damage. At the right range, like, she kind of fucks up rogue, I will say. She kind of fucks up rogue. Because when rogue's in that grab animation, she's so easy to get a double headshot. And like, bro. Like, Elsa's double headshot does so much fucking damage. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna be real with you. It is kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's do one more. Let's just do one more. Yeah, their Widow is pretty good. Dude, Widow is actually like almost good. Widow is almost good. They just need to make Widow not... it's really hard. Like, the thing is, she requires so much fucking skill that nearly nobody plays that well, especially in a game like Marvel Rivals. Like, literally, her neutral game is really good, is actually the real answer. Her neutral game is really good, but the issue is Marvel Rivals has no fucking neutral game. The world where they somehow make Marvel Rivals have more of a neutral game, it'll be really good. She'll be really good. Make her team up with Phoenix, part of her default kit. I don't really think they need to do that. But I do think they need to add... They could add that as a potential other character, but... Don't want to ult buffer to Oblivion. Well, the thing about her ult is either one-shots, where it's OP, or it doesn't. And it's just going to be like the same, you know what I mean? I mean, like, the way I like to look at it is if Rogue had the Hawk... Or, not Rogue. If Widow had the Hawkeye team up from Season 0, she'd actually be pretty strong right now, I think. Maybe OP. Which is interesting when you think about it.
No. When it comes to the hunt, we bloodstones have always been...
But yeah, neutral game, she's pretty good, honestly, if you can aim. Because, like, her kit is really solid and really interesting, too. Her kit is really interesting, IMO.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I may be a married woman, but I ain't the type to get all domesticated.
Oh, I missed. Ah, fuck. I need that Adam soul bond, bruh. Okay, not bad. I know you want to ask level bad. I was trying to line it up, bro. I was trying to line it up.
Get that vehicle to its destination.
Wait, Rogue in diamond form with the skin is kind of fire. He wastes his soul bond. Very good.
Well, that's better.
Yeah, she kind of looks sick as shit in diamond. Rogue can float with soul bond. That's a good point. Can Rogue float with soul bond? That's a really good point, Zen. Wait. Oh my god.
Yet another reason should tell, mon cher.
They're opening a portal.
But it'll have to do.
I know Draco's opening a portal. Wait.
Keep going.
There you are, you cheeky gits.
I suggest you learn to fly.
Well, that's better.
Seems like we're just spawn killing them, perchance. Seems like we are just spawn killing them.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Stay down now,
Double
sugar.
KO.
Is in there? Interesting. What is going on down there? I just hear her, bro. Just hear her going.
Got me good.
Found a bad guy. Watch out, they're headed our way.
I want to fall.
Kinetic kiss.
Also lose game, pick triple support, by the way.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Very, very funny. Bro, that thing grabs you from so far away. Dude, if she pulled that back, I think we're all dead. I think it would have pulled us into the pit. Oh my god, Draco. Oh, lay.
Might be Doctor Strange.
Oh, lay.
Might be rough.
But, okay. Ow, that was... Wowie! Nah, that was a quick enough game. I'll play another. I'll play another. Dude, new character buff, man. Just always MVP. One more. Someone to join? Okay, yeah. Well, last one, Whelpers. Last one. If you'd like to play one last game, join the queue now. Right now. Stormlight needs to try for half season. Real-time healing adjustment for triple support. Yeah. Literally, if they make it so triple support healing output overall gets nerfed by like 30% when 3 get picked, it could be good. I'd even accept that. I wouldn't. I would not accept that. I was gonna say, like, except if they lock it to 3 support or like 2 support, but you might be strange. You might be Dr. Strange, Draco. You might be Dr. Strange. Gothy. I love Gothy. Daily glaze of my wives again, by the way. I fucking love my wives. All the Kith girlies are so fucking awesome. I love them so much. No roll lock? Yeah, no roll lock. Do not do roll lock. Roll lock is literally a way to prime, like, kill your game. Roll lock is a horrible solution to a problem that does not even revolve around roll lock. But part of the interesting thing about Marvel Rivals is that you can play different swaps, right? But
Top-notch team to win this one.
But yeah, like, you just remove a lot of the interesting characters. Like, Adam becomes infinitely less interesting. But
Who's ready to
yeah, also cooking. Gothy has a feeling for that character, and it's already kind of scary. I want to raid into Gothy. I see Gothy is still alive, and I'm probably just gonna raid, and she's not gonna have too much more. But part of the reason why I want to end is so I can raid into Gothy, because I never get to raid into Gothy. But I love Gothy so much, dude. I'll say it. I actually am very sad because I'm nervy, obviously, reaching out to people. And I never end up getting to, like, play too much with Gothy. That's why when Gothy played last night, when Gothy joined last night for Overwatch, dude, I was so fucking excited. I could not contain my excitement. I was actually so freaking excited. I loved it so much. But yeah, our hours are usually not super locked in with each other, so yeah, I want to try to play with Gothy more. So who knows? If we raid into Gothy, I think she's doing, like, viewer games too, right? So maybe we'll join Gothy for some viewer games after we raid into her, possibly.
2, 1.
Probably try a different dark time. They can triple support dark time. They have to be ready to get rid of it. I mean, they have to be ready to get rid of it for sure. Are we?
good.
Halfway there. Keep going.
Much better.
We must play the role of gods this day. So be it.
Wait.
I will say the Deadpool thing, adding like a bleed effect to the Elsa right click is pretty good.
Watch your step. Always glad to help you. Got you good.
No!
Trap set. Wait.
Behind you! Yes! Kill that rat!
Cheers, mate.
I was trap would be really good for anti-dive. Yeah, the trap is pretty good in general. I need to like place it more when I'm like attacking people.
Diablo's hungry.
But whew,
Got you good.
watch this.
Trap set.
It's really hard to place it exactly where you want it though.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Definitely really hard to place it exactly where you want it.
Thanks for the love,
My healing factor can't keep up.
got you good. Bloody dish.
Okay, very good.
With a blood
Dude, this character is really fun. I will say. This character is really fun. The way she plays is just really nice feeling. Like, her gun just feels good. You know what I mean? Her gun just feels good. And I really enjoy that about her. I do still kind of wish, instead of her empowered attack being like a... I wish instead of her... that guy just got fucking long-dicked by me, bro. Holy shit. My penis is in his mouth. No, no, I kind of wish that the empowered attack, though, wasn't like a shotgun blast, and it was just a high damage, high crit damage, like silver bullet type thing. McCree has that as a talent in Overwatch, and dude, it's like one of the most satisfying things. Oh. Spider-Man looked kind of useless. This guy is not a great Spider-Man. Spider-Man's actually in a decent spot right now. Decent emphasis. Where if you're really good at that character, he's good, but this guy isn't good, so that's the main issue, primarily. That is the main issue with Spider-Man.
After we reach the world tree, I'm celebrating by...
Don't let anything stand in your way.
That guy got fucked by Norther there, bro.
Release the Glortrox! Here comes the horse. Watch your step. Ah, much better.
No, man. Spidey's looking at me. Okay, just made a tweet. That's exact thoughts on Warlock Q's. Give Zen permission to link the tweet. I'm interested. KG has generally pretty interesting takes. Sometimes brain dead, but generally interesting. Generally interesting. Sometimes I do not agree with his takes, but...
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh, so many mystical creatures. Cheers, mate. Always glad to help, love.
So close. Your big chance.
Dead cool. Thanks for the love, love.
Yeah, you gotta get permitted for the link.
Someone clip this!
Diablo's hungry.
Double kill.
Release the Glortrox!
Three.
Come on,
I kind of cooked there. It seems like he did not get freed. He did not get permitted.
Hulk smash!
It lied. Okay, I can still see the tweet though. Let's see. I'm not a fan of roll queue, but I'm slowly getting tired of the immature, selfish, 900,000 DPS mains. Their games are freezing to fill what's needed. Maybe it deserved to suck at 1 hour long DPS queues. See, that's not the right way to look at it. Had he said like just the beginning part of like, I'm tired of getting too many people that are DPS players in my matches, that'd be okay. But that's not the issue with roll queue. The issue with roll queue is it just changes the game on like a fundamental level. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for playing.
No
I mean,
worries.
it removes a lot of strategizing. You know what I mean? It kind of removes a lot of strategizing, and it's a little discoursing, and kind of hurts the game overall, I think. But, you know, I think it has possibilities for sure. But, okay, either way, whelpers, that's probably going to be it from me. WW Community Night. Thank you, whelpers. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the whelpers that played. Thank you for the raid, Liz. Anyone that stuck around from the raid after Liz. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm still a little eepy and burnt out from last weekend, so I definitely want to take a nap, to be honest. But I'm probably gonna do some other stuff. But yeah, we're gonna raid into Gothy. Okay, she is one of my amazing wives. I love Gothy so much. She's an extremely good player that undersells herself a lot. So if you can, I really would appreciate you guys if you stick around and watch Gothy play some games. Okay, she is literally such an underrated player. She is amazing though. Okay, I love her so much. She shit on me, an attorney. There you go. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know there. Yeah, we love Gothy. I will be streaming tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST. We will be playing XCOM 2. We will be finishing our XCOM 2 run on Legend difficulty, which is the highest difficulty. That is going to be very fun. I'm very much looking forward to that, whelpers. If you are out for Valentine's Day, I hope you enjoy. What's it called? I hope you enjoy your time with your significant other, or if you're just hanging out. But if not, I will be here for you guys, okay? We'll be finishing XCOM off, yapping, all that good stuff, okay? Yeah, thank you guys for watching, okay? I appreciate it. I will see you all later. Bye. Make sure you all spam the raid message, okay? It really will mean a lot to Gothy if you hit this raid message. I'm tempted that we just start, like, customizing our raid messages midstream, but I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, okay? Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.